Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last episode we finally arrived at Zora's domain. Now we're going to speak to the king because apparently he needs our help. Completed. You're a large fella. Tall fella even. You must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I am King Dorephan, ruler of the Zora. That object upon your waist, is that not a Sheikah slate? Now that I've got a good look at you, it's all too clear who you are. Well, hold on. You are the Hylian champion, Link. Do not tell me you have forgotten me. The Hylian champion? You cannot mean the Link, that champion? So that's why I've heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we've crossed paths. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion, Link, has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. So many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I had a terrible rumor that you've fallen in combat. It appears you have managed to survive extraordinarily. Lost my memory, sadly. Come again? You say you have lost your memory? But surely you remember my precious daughter, Mipha. Yes, you do you not? Well, I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipha as well? You and Mipha were so close, yet you do not remember her. Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mipha's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. At first, it's worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. That is quite a feat, my boy. That is a good one. Link, I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of Divine Beast Vah Ruta. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? What? King Dorephan, my liege. Well, why am I speaking like that? Do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help? Why, the very thought of it curls my fins. Muzu, I expect more of you. How could you still protest? Muzu, it's rude to speak that way to your king and his guests. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rival, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? He is the key to saving Zora's domain. I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion through and through. As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you not forgotten already, my liege? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that's not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us. Link. Divine Beast Vah Ruta has great power and it has unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it's been mostly sprouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. For Zora, water and air are as one, so you would not think this would be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have been flooding the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not on only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. Their Hylian lives are in very grave danger. The Divine Beast is crying out once again. And before you ask, you can spend as much time as you want and it would not make a difference. I don't think it will. Oof. I was going to ask how it could create an infinite supply of water, but I already answered my own question. The Divine Beast Vah Ruta, your precious Zelda, often studied the Divine Beast. That is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to our research, the orbs located on Ruta's soldiers are mechanized that control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. The orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity causing freedom to stop them. Segan, who is quite shock resistant for Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. But unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are totally vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we cannot safely strike it. Perhaps we can safely not strike it with enough electricity at once. The water will soon return to its full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I am certain you already have figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg you, help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction. What? Princess herself instructed you to board the Divine Beast and appease it within? So then Princess Zelda is still alive. Yeah, she's in the castle. I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. I'm pretty sure if she wasn't alive, you'd all be dead. The events of Hyrule 100 years ago cannot be altered. It is true. But if we can regain control of the Divine Beast, they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. I did not know you had such grand ambition, Link. Wanderers! Naturally, I shall help you. Once it is stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside. Come, Link, let's appease Ruta together. I'm in! Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. The Zora armor, custom armor, painstakingly crafted by each generation Zora princess for a future husband. Wearing it will give you the ability to swim at waterfalls. So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please take good care of it. King Dorephan, surely you do not really intend to give this outsider the Zora armor. Countless generations of Zora princesses have given armor to the one they swore to marry. Princess Mipha made that there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him. So why should he receive an honor? It's just too much to understand, my league. I do not understand. I was reading! That Muzu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter, Mipha. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the Calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what should we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows we need to appease Vah Ruta, but now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I shall work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. Sidon, I suppose that means you're going to tell him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try and speak with him. Okay then, so we have another quest, Divine Beast Vah Ruta. We need to appease him, but we need the shock arrows, and the only person that can help us is this grumpy old fool. Oh well. No worries. Let's see if we can square things out with him. Hello! You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Muzu. There is something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, he is the one whom my sister had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which was my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? Now? You cannot tell me. You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this, Zora! How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear, he remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Mipha's statue. It's truth, it is the truth, Muzu. Though you've never heard it, though you never knew it, he was even in Mipha's heart. Oop, time for a flashback!
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child, always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
Princess Mipha, my favorite champion. Back to reality! What is the matter, Link? Are you unwell? You're shivering like a hatch. You're quivering like a hatchling. Whatever is the matter? What do you care? That's a bigger question. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylia. There is no way you remembered her. Not just now. It is when it's most convenient. In any case, without solid proof, you cannot possibly take you. I cannot possibly take you for at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Ooh, do so, and I shall tell you how you can get those shock arrows. Yes, and anything else you wish to know. There is one way. There was a reason why King Dorephan gave you the armor. Muzu, look closely at the clothes Link is wearing. You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... Eh? What that's the Zora armor from before. Lady Mipha made it by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of all this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to, and who she made this special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for him and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mipha never told you. Now you know you must promise. Now that you know, you must promise to help save us all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you've already figured it out. I never would have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he. I do not approve of asking from Hylian, but I suppose it's our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora, and that means I must take responsibility for my honor and haven before you. As promised, I shall tell you whether you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. That tall mountain over yonder is called Ploymus Mountain, and there you will also find Shatterback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volleys after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal for a Zora. Ah! You must mean that Lino! He's a man-beast, that one! That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. Oh, that is certainly to collect them quickly. He is vicious, to be sure. I am certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the Divine Beast, I estimate you'll need, at least 20 shock arrows. Think you can gather that many? Why do you still doubt him, Muzu? No doubt he will be triumphant. Okay, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to Ploymus Mountain is to ascend the waterfall east of the domain. That's where our armor should come in handy. Just swim up the waterfall basin and then go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait at the East Reservoir Lake, right by the Divine Beast. Gather at least 20 shock arrows and then come join me. I'm on it. Wonderful! Together we shall stop that Divine Beast onslaught. Yes, yes, you need to go up there and face that Divine Beast. We're not doing that! There is another way. You can travel down here to gather some shock arrows. You have to buy them, but no worries, there is a way. But it's around here. What was it? What was it after? Your piece of device. I think it's after, really. But one thing you can do is, well, first of all, hang on a minute. Oh, first of all, you can do this. Oh, that didn't work. But once you've gotten down here, yes, with the Zora armor, you can not only swim a little faster, but you can also like move a little faster. You can also swim a bit faster, but it also doesn't drain your stamina as much. Collect all the Zora armor and you'll have it. So then, that's our quest. So, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like button, subscribe, make sure you don't miss out on future content, and hit that notification bell too. Next episode, I'll probably make my way to like right here, and then we can just like start traveling down already. So we can get down there, and I'll probably like, so we'll tackle like a few episodes, like maybe 1 or 2 here, and then we can do, I think it's this area I want to do too, for a specific reason, and I know down here that's a good way to grind some rubies, so we can do that, and then we can do here, and then we shall be more than prepared to face Divine Beast Vah Ruta. So, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, make sure you don't miss out on future content, and hit that notification bell too. Well, I just said that. Thank you all for watching, have yourselves a great day, and take care to all.